Isn't like the plot of Enchanted about a cartoon character coming into the real world and she's then Amy Adams?
Yeah, I
So
think
it's
that's
a bit like that. So he goes from this being this like thin stick figure to the ripped Chris Pratt.
Yeah. And he's like, whoa, I'm built. And then Slip goes, well, you have been walking.
Welcome to Losing the Plot, the show where we try and come up with the plot of a TV show or a movie in a writer's room style conversation, and then we slowly lose our minds over the course of the video. I am joined, as always, by Rich.
Hello.
Now, what we have on the board for today is we have to make a comedy film about the wet floor sign. That's all we've got to work with. So whatever film we make, it's got to be centered around this IP.
I'm game for that. That sounds like a good challenge.
So we've got to like emoji movie this sign.
So the first canonical thing we need to get to grips with, is it the same dude in all of them?
I reckon so. I reckon he's like living in a black void and he's like being projected onto every wet floor sign.
Yeah.
So like every time a human looks at a wet floor sign, he accidentally slips up.
I'm wondering if this is a horror or something.
I was just thinking family film because then we could add more jokes into it.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, what we could do then, I think, is...
Should we say what started this? What gave us this idea?
I actually can't remember now.
It was a meme of like tons of wet floor signs.
Oh, yeah.
And it said, name a character who went through more pain than him.
Yeah, and then just like slips. Then there's like comically mad ones like particle accelerators. Just like don't put your hand there. So like, what if the opening line instantly? It's just a myth of Sisyphus thing for me. It's like opening line is like every day is the same, and it's just like
you know what? You could be describing the start of the Emoji movie there, and I wouldn't know because I haven't seen it.
It definitely is. TJ Miller's breakout role.
I was thinking for this, there's only one guy you can cast.
Hit me.
Chris Pratt.
Perfect. Obviously. It's me, the water guy, the water sign door guy.
Can we make him do a TikTok where he goes, it's me, the guy from the wet floor sign, and then he just straight face goes, that's not the voice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like the idea of it being like Sisyphus, where he's like constantly pushing the boulder up the hill. He's constantly slipping.
Mm-hmm.
So every day is the same.
Can we play the 9 Inch Nails song?
What song?
With like every day I don't have a purpose, something like that. I repeat the same routine.
I like that because it's so on the nose.
Yeah.
Perfect for a family comedy.
It'd be perfect because like we could have like maybe he's just replaced a new sign. There's a new sign. There was an old sign, but now this is what the film is pushing. The new sign, this new stickman figure. I don't know what any difference is, but maybe it's like he's only just been introduced to it. You know, like sometimes they vaguely change the design, don't they? Of like the walking figure. So what if it's a new sign and it's really struggling? It's like in the angsty period. It's really struggling to get to grips with this, and it goes off on an adventure somehow. It slips out.
Maybe we can make it like a legacy thing, so like his father did it before him, and his father before him. I hate to say we make it a comment on capitalism, because that's what all our films seem to be. But it's like, you know, that's what people are raised for, to work until they die.
What if we do this, and we open it up to a family, so it's not just a dude now? So he goes home, and he has a very stereotypical wife, and there's like a joke there where she's like, listen, Birdie, you go to work, nearly die. I sit here and cook, you know, like the most sexist like shit ever, because obviously like they've been designed to just fit into the stereotypical box. Does that...
Sorry. What I also like about this is they're all just black stick figures. So we can be like, you're beautiful, Eileen.
Yeah.
It's like,
you're beautiful.
You're just like the models on TV.
And then it just cuts to TV and they're all black figures.
They're all just black stick figures.
I like this. Okay, yeah. So, do you reckon the house is like an animated black stick figure place, or do you reckon it's like a proper house? I feel like it's funnier with a proper house, not like a live action. I mean, like CGI house or whatever.
Live action.
I like that. Just needlessly live action.
Maybe that can be the plot of the film. Him coming into the real world to get away from that life.
Maybe, yeah. Like, yeah. I reckon. I'm trying to think of like a plot reason why that would happen, like some split in the dimension or something.
Well, he's got like a normal life, but his need is he wants to escape from all the mundane aspects of it.
Yeah. I've just realised we're writing Barbie. We're just writing Barbie. This is for all the NPCs like myself.
Barbie for NPCs.
I mean, the average person with no talents also needs a film, right? That's it. Maybe like he has nothing redeemable in the sense of like he's not meant to be a star. He's not a great artist. He's not a great singer. He's just a dude who goes to work. That's it.
I really like that. And again, we're getting very close to the capitalism is bad.
Yeah.
So where does he go to escape from this life?
What if he lost a friend and the friend's like, he just randomly disappeared and he says like, found a way out. What's his name, by the way? What do you reckon his name is? Sticky. But everyone's name would be Sticky.
I
what
wonder
about
if
Walker? Like Adam Walker.
I like it. You know what? Chris Pratt as Walker.
Chris Pratt as Walker. Yeah, and his friend who's like...
Can his son just be called Walker Jr.?
Yeah. And the kid's like, he wants to do something else, and he's like, you're a walker, you've always been a walker. And he's like, he does the walking sign. You're this way you're gonna do. That's it, by the way. Every stick's got to do their own thing. Like, someone stands in front of a door for a toilet, and then someone gets put their hand in it.
I like it, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm going to work today. It's like, what are you doing? I've got to put my hand in a particle accelerator.
Right, can we get Tim Allen to play one of the bathroom stickmen and make like a joke about gender neutral bathrooms? Oh
yeah, he would totally do that, wouldn't he?
He would sign on so quickly.
Yeah, he'd be like, yeah, we do. We lure him in with some woke shit, and then what we do is we actually meme the fuck out of him and make him the butt of the joke.
Oh yeah, he's got to be the moron here.
Yeah, he's I like that. Is he allowed to sign off on that, or did he have to? Can you do a Nathan Fielder thing, like you just sort of make them sign it and then rob it away?
I reckon that would be a bit more difficult with Tim Allen. But,
yeah, because he's suspicious as well. It's like, why are these leftists coming to me? I haven't seen them hang a shelf in years.
So, I like that his friend has found a way out because it's a little Truman Show-ish, isn't it?
Yeah. So what if like this is the beginning? This is the end of Truman Show, but at the beginning. So what does that entail? What if that's the end of the film? He comes back because it's too much for him, but he lets his kids go because like you deserve to choose.
Yeah. So we've already got the return.
Oh, yeah, I love that. Yeah, so when he's out there, he misses like just the like he misses the simple life of just he was good at what he did. He walked. He liked it. Why am I nearly crying? He was good at walking. He liked it. But yeah, okay, yeah. So that's it then. Maybe one day he's doing the walk and then he gets grabbed out and like slip through dimensions and then he lands and it's a dude with a mask on because he's a stick figure.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's me, Walker, it's hard. It's me. I'm trying to think of what his name would be. What was his job? Haiti. Maybe because he was the one who got he was Slip. Oh, we call him Slip. And that's why he got out. He slipped out.
Yep, there we go. Sorted.
Hey!
His friend Slip.
Oh, that's perfect. Slip and Walker. Oh my God.
That's almost like too perfect, isn't it? It's like...
It sounds like a real thing. Slip and Walker.
Sorry, this sounds better than the Emoji Movie.
It does already. Because what did they call it? Is it just poo emoji?
Yeah. It's like Sir Patrick Stewart as
I remember seeing a quote on IMDb and he was like, I was going through a really bad time and this role just really spoke to me. It's like, you gotta be memeing. But anyway, yeah, so Slip gets him out.
I think I've got the perfect guy for Slip.
Hit me.
Do you remember Ralph, was it Ralph something from Parks and Rec?
Oh,
who goes like, you're the worst. Yeah.
You're the worst. Yeah.
I reckon he'd be a good Slip.
Oh my God, he's perfect because he does Sonic. He's already in the voice. He's already in the voice. Oh my God, yeah.
Man, you know what's funny about that? When they was doing the concept art for Sonic, for the human who they hadn't cast as James Marsden yet, they used Chris Pratt.
Of course,
because they just presumed they was going to get him. When Walker slips into like a different dimension and it's like our reality.
Yeah.
Does he now look like Chris Pratt or does he still look like the stick figure?
See, yeah, I think we see like his face. We see his face. Because then maybe that's a big thing. he's turned 3-dimensional, and he's like, like he can, like he's expanded his horizons. Do you get what I mean?
Isn't like the plot of Enchanted about a cartoon character coming into the real world, and she's then Amy Adams?
Yeah, that's I
So
think
it's
that's
a bit like that. So he goes from this being this like thin stick figure to the ripped Chris Pratt.
Yeah. And he's like, whoa, I'm built. And then Slip goes, well, you have been walking.
Sorry. So if they're in the real world and what's John Ralphio is there? Is it Ralphio?
I think Ralphio is what you said, yeah.
Did you say that he was wearing a mask when he saw him? So is he just wearing like a black circle mask?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to freak him out.
Yeah, he just wearing a black. Yeah. Oh my god, by the way, can you go through a record store and you see the cover to Abbey Road and Walker's fuming? The bastards copied me!
Copyright infringement.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is amazing. He starts to see his wife everywhere because, like, most of the same women's symbols are that, aren't they?
Yeah. Everything reminds me of her.
That
So
yeah.
So he's trying to find like reason and a new life in this dimension.
Mm-hmm.
He's constantly being reminded of his wife.
We need an antagonism. I just realised. So we haven't got. Yeah, he's constantly reminded of his life and his wife. Yeah. But the problem is we've set up like for him, he wants to return, but it's not particularly nice because he's returning to a patriarchal setup, whereas she'll be returning or wanting to stay within that patriarchal setup. But it's not really a fun point to make, is it?
Well, maybe he gives her the ability to choose as well.
Oh, and then she does. I like that. Yeah, maybe he goes back and he's like, come on, you deserve better. I can cook now. I don't know why he's Italian, because the Mario thing at the beginning.
Once his kids and his wife go into the real world, can we have one scene where he goes back into the real world and we see Chris Pratt there and he's like, I've got to go.
Yeah. I like that. Now, where are we?
The find it and take it we need. We've sort of filled in the start and the end.
So what's he's trying to find is Viva for life. You know, like, there must be more stuff. And he does everything. He snorts blow. I'm joking. I just had a scene where he's like sat with loads of like sex workers. Down and out.
We just do a bunch of montages of him learning what it's like to be human.
Yeah, and I like that. Maybe it's like he goes, and how do we do that quickly? It's fucking loads, isn't it?
Well, we don't need to do it quickly because that would be a big chunk of the film.
Okay. So what would he would go, so Slip shows him what he's been doing. He's like, maybe it's better for Slip because all Slip's been doing in his life is literally slipping and falling and hurting himself.
Yeah.
So now he can like go and have a job, work with boys and stuff like that. Did we address that other people would be like, why the fuck are you a stick figure? Or did he just accept it?
He's human. He looks like Chris Pratt in the real world, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he does. You're right, actually. Sorry.
So we can have that funny scene of Slip wearing a black circle mask.
Yeah.
Maybe during the finder, Walker has to get like a real job, so he gets the job as a janitor, and he's constantly putting out these empty wet floor signs.
Ooh, I like that. What if? Oh my god! That's the problem with the whole world. Is like the stick figure's gone. we have no one on the walking signs, and it's like more people are doing this. More stick figures are like slipping out. So like, I know there could be an easy thing of like people make new ones, but maybe it's some metaphysical stuff where like if they slipped out, no one can conceive of a stick figure anymore. Does that make sense? No one can conceive of that role.
It's very abstract, right?
I know, but it's like so they start noticing that people just walk across the road without the cars, and they're like, what the hell? Like there's more crashes and stuff, and they're like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah,
people are slipping more. I'm like, so basically, I think the end is maybe Walker goes back and decides to try and do all of these jobs at once for this kin who want to go and explore the world. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So like he sacrifices himself, or
and then he's no longer bored because he's doing all the jobs.
Yes!
Like he's doing Tim Allen's job of being like the man on the toilet.
Is that our post-credit sequence? He's like, the fun music and he's like running around doing all the jobs.
Well, yeah. I think we're sorted there. One thing I do just want to add to the middle of it, I want Slip It to find it easy in the real world, so he's like chilling and like doing drugs and stuff, or like
He's just smoking weed.
maybe drinking. I don't know what's more family friendly.
Because it's family friendly, it's probably going to be drinks, isn't it?
Yeah, he doesn't need a job because he's just like couch surfing.
Yeah.
But Walker tries to be responsible and he just misses his old. So he goes back to the world and does all the jobs for everyone, so all these people can be free and have like a choice.
And then we just quote Sisyphus going, sometimes you just gotta imagine a Walker being happy. Something like that.
You know what, man? That's better than the Emoji Movie.
It fully is. I'd watch that.